Good morning everyone, once again here from the island of St. Thomas in the US Virgin Islands, and today we're planning on exploring the west side of the island, which seems to be way less developed, more deserted. We're gonna go to some remote beaches too, maybe some beaches that will only be the only people there, we'll see. And right now we're in the parking lot of the breakfast place that we just went to called the North Side Grind. They had no seats inside because it was quite busy.
Yeah, so we went for the latte and I went for egg and cheese English muffin.
Yeah, and I got like a bacon sausage muffin. Very small though. I thought it'd be bigger than that. I also got the latte too, and that was $25 overall. So after about 3 minutes of driving, we've already gotten out of the car because check out this view. That's the beach that we went to in the first video here, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looks so much better now because the sun is hitting.
Yeah, when we were there, like the sun was going down. Not even sure what the name of this viewpoint is.
I think it's the Drake Seat Lookout.
Drake Seat?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Carol knows. And I guess we're staying around here somewhere because we can see the view of this bay. Maybe over there, one of those buildings. So we arrived at our first place of the day called Santa Maria. We got to do like a trail to get there. The weird thing is this part here. So this looks like the main entrance and it says no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted according to the law. But then where we just parked here right now, there is a trail. I mean, someone's put the fence down, but we read recent reviews and many people are doing this trail, so yeah, we're gonna go for it anyway. Passing mosquito repellent. So in the reviews that we read, it said it should take around 12 minutes to go downhill, and it did say in some parts it's very overgrown. I mean, right now it's already very overgrown. Probably shouldn't have come in flip-flops, but we always do trails in flip-flops. Should be okay. Really beautiful though, the west side of the island. It actually reminds us more of the British Virgin Islands, Tortola, which was way less developed than some areas of St. Thomas. We even saw a lot of signs, I think, from the locals complaining about the developments on this island, like too much development. Signs like people over profit, stop destroying the nature, things like that. So I did mention in our first video here that we felt like it was a bit of a pain, all the traffic, and yeah, just kind of a bit overdeveloped on the east side. But at least all this west side is like this. So now it's getting more overgrown at this part, above too. We just saw a couple come up, so they were probably in that truck that was parked in front of us. They said it's worth it though, so let's see. But definitely bring some pants because some of them have like little spikes on. Wow, look how beautiful this part is. Opened up a bit. Beautiful nature. Hopefully no snakes around here. Wouldn't be able to see it if there are. Okay, back into the thick jungle. Whoa, cool. Like entering another world. And here are the ruins. So from what I read, this is another one of the sugar plantations, the ruins. I wonder if the path that we're on is the path that they used hundreds of years ago. Yeah, this one is real overgrown. Nice, so we finally made it. I think it took about 15 minutes overall. So it was pretty quick. Spooky and quick. And here we go. All to ourselves, as you expected. Yeah, the weather's not too great today, so I don't know if it's gonna really open up with the sun. Even over here, there's like some big mansion looking house there, overlooking the bay. That's about it. I don't see any other constructions on either side. So the reviews also said that this place is good for snorkeling. We don't have any snorkels. Doesn't matter though, there's no chance we'd be doing snorkeling in this. Way too rough today. Actually pouring it down now too. Not sure if that will make the trail extra muddy. Luckily we have the thick jungle to protect us.
So the plan for today was to do something different because we're celebrating Chris' birthday.
I'm 35.
Yeah. And I had something in my mind. It was going to be a surprise, but since we could not do it, I told Chris already, so I wanted to do like a boat trip that included some snorkeling, and they also stopped in like a pizza place, but like a floating pizza restaurant, so it would be something different. And I was excited for that, drinks included, and also sunset at the boat. But with this weather we had to cancel it, and that's why we decided to do something on the island. Still not ideal to go to a beach, but it's better than being on a boat.
Yeah, so instead my birthday day is sketchy trails and bad weather. I'm happy though. So I think the west side of the island's probably not as popular too, because I think the beaches are like less white sand here. It's more like a yellowy brown sand. This is your hangout spot.
Yeah. Maybe there's another beach on the right corner. I don't know.
Are you gonna check it out?
You can go.
I'll go. Yeah, I don't think there is another beach around here. Just more rocks. Yeah, I wonder what that sign was about where it said it was against the law to do the trail. I guess the land, the hillside, belongs to someone, but they're not doing anything with it. Don't think there's any security here anyway. So that sucks. We just drove all the way to the west point of the island because we were going to head to a beach called Sandy Bay that looks absolutely beautiful, But then when you arrive in, the road stops at some sort of gated community called Botany Bay, and then the security guard said the only way you're able to go to the sandy bay is you have to park outside the gated community and walk all the way there, because apparently the law is that they cannot obstruct access to the beaches. They're all public, but then you got to walk like 30 minutes, it shows on Google Maps. This gated community cuts off the entire coast, and there's all these public beaches there, and it shows like there's a parking on Google Maps, but you're not allowed to go and park there. And because of the weather, we don't really want to walk 30 minutes and maybe get caught in like a rainstorm, get soaking wet, and then have to walk back. But yeah, that's a real shame. I always hate it when they do that, like, so they're not obstructing the access, but they're making it super difficult to deter many people from even going.
And besides that, if you wanna go and hike to the beach, you have to, like, many rules to follow. You have to sign a paper and you have to show your ID just to go to a beach, which
A public beach.
A public beach.
I guess that's why there was those signs around here saying people over the profit, right? So we stopped at one of the food trucks here in the West End. I think they only have food trucks on this side, no like proper restaurants in buildings. So this one's called Maury's Cultural Cafe. We already ordered some burgers. I'll show you those. I got ginger beer this time. It's actually really tasty. Wish I had tried this before. Bermuda Stone ginger beer since 1874. It's not alcoholic though. And Carol got a Coke. So I think yours was $1.50. And mine was $2. So we got the burgers. I went for a cheeseburger with fries. Carol got the veggie burger. And mine was just $9. And yours was $11.
Yeah, with the fries.
In St. John, I think you paid like $20.
22, and they didn't have fries, just like chips.
There you go, so you can get a good bargain at this place. Maury's Cultural Cafe. I don't know if it's on Google Maps though, I don't think it is. But if you're heading towards that Botany Bay resort thing, it's on the way. You'll see it. This is like the main road. Really good too, the meat. Very tasty.
Mine is really good too. Approved.
What's the veggie part made of there, you know? Beans?
No, I don't know, but it's not beans.
But it's good.
Yeah, it's like, tastes like meat, but it's not meat.
So we've now come to Lindberg Bay Beach. So this is a public one. It's also free too. You don't have to pay anything. Some of the other beaches around here you have to pay sometimes. Once again, you can't really see how beautiful it is because of all those guys up there. But in the pictures, this would be like the amazing blue color. Might become sunny though. I mean, there's some blue areas back there. I think we're going to be here for a few hours, right? Just chill out.
Yeah, relax a little bit. No crazy jungle hike this time.
Yeah, this one's nice and easy to get to. There's parking back here. The airport strip is right here, so we're right next to it. And then on the other side of the airport strip there's Brewers Bay that we went to on the first day, and that's also a nice secluded beach, not many people. So the original plan for this video was to go to the west coast and kind of say how awesome the untouched side of the island is, the untouched beaches. But obviously that's not really gone to plan, because we went to the first beach and it says that you're going to get prosecuted if you get caught going to the beach. And then the second one, they've just completely like gated off the entire coastline, because that road is the only way there. We asked some locals if it was really true, that that was the only way to get there, and they said it was, and they clearly weren't happy about it either, for obvious reasons, right? It makes it difficult for them to go to the beach. So even though this island is very beautiful, I'm just not really seeing the benefits over the other Virgin Islands that we've been to. All the other ones just seem so much better, less hassle. Like on Tortola, you can go to any beach, you can park anywhere near the beaches. There's no charges for parking, there's no charges for beaches. You can access every single one. So it's just way better. Probably the only benefit here is like the town. The town area is pretty cool. Lots of nice buildings, you have the fort. So it seems more interesting for like the town part here. We're also planning to go to a place called Frenchtown in this video after this, if the weather permits. So yeah, I'd say that's the only benefit. But for like beaches and stuff, it just seems like more hassle and more traffic on the island. Yeah, but it is still a nice place. I don't think you're going to be like disappointed if you come here, but we just prefer the other islands that we've been to, that's all. We'd stay at them instead. The last swim in the Caribbean.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be in this region for quite some time. We might come back next year though. We always usually do like a month or two here. Usually a month, we don't stay that long.
Yeah, because it's usually kind of expensive.
To stay long term for us.
Stay long term, yeah. But we love the Caribbean.
And we've loved every single one that we've been to. We've never been to a Caribbean country that we haven't enjoyed. And they're all quite different to each other too, so that's nice. Like I said, even here in the Virgin Islands, each island has a bit of a different vibe, a different feel to it, so yeah, they're all good. So it is the next day now. Yesterday it just ended up raining for the entire rest of the day. And we come to Frenchtown that I said we'd come to, which was like an old French settlement from the 1800s. I think there's still French people here. Got some cool fishing boats at this place. It's kind of like a little fishing port. We actually arrived right here on the ferry from Tortola. What's going on?
The dog is going after the roosters.
Is that why they're going nuts?
Yeah.
I think now we're going to get a bite to eat at this place. Cute coffee shop, Frenchtown Deli Coffee Shop. And then we'll walk around Frenchtown a bit. So we saw a lot of people walking this way. I don't know if they were just going on the sailboats to do some boat tours. Yeah, I guess so. Don't think there's anything else this way. Got some really nice views from here though. Beautiful day. Not like yesterday. So apparently a lot of people that come to the Virgin Islands, they arrive and then charter sailboats and just go around all the islands and sleep on the boats. So when we were seeing all the sailboats in the British Virgin Islands, we thought that they were the sailboats from people that owned them, that came from other places, but I think the majority are just chartering them. Maybe these ones are too. Probably be the best way to explore the islands. An amazing experience. We should do that one day.
Yeah, I hope one day we can try the sailing, the sailboat life, and like properly sailing, because we have slept in a sailboat in the past, but just like stopped in a point. We haven't really explored all other places and like sailing.
Yeah, I imagine here on these islands it's pretty expensive, but I think it would definitely be worth it. Hopefully one day. I got the French flag here. And I guess that's the flag of the US Virgin Islands. I don't actually know what the flag is. I think that's probably it. So Frenchtown is looking like a ghost Frenchtown today. It is a Sunday, so maybe the places are all closed. I'm not sure. We're just gonna head up this hill here because there's a chapel. That's actually the chapel there, St. Anne's Chapel. we could see on top of the hillside. But once again, just really cute, nice buildings everywhere. Not sure if there's any buildings from the 1800s though. Maybe these ones at the top. So one of the cafes that we went to in the main town, the guy told us to come here. He said it was a nice place to walk around. So that's the main reason that we're here. So they have these wires, so I don't think we're allowed to actually go up there. It has the date on it, it's from 1921. So we're in luck on the opposite side. It's open. Let's see if the views are any good. Oh yeah, they are. They are pretty nice. So that's the main town over there, Charlotte Amalie. I'm not sure what this bay is. Looks like a port. Big ships. The guy at the cafe that I mentioned also talked about this, how there's these nice little alleyways that you can walk around here. Nice flowers too, look at these. Vibrant, like the buildings. And that guy has been living here for 35 years, he's from Boston, and he said the majority of the locals have actually left the island. They've gone to mainland US for better opportunities. So he said that the majority of the workers that we see here are not actually locals, they're from other islands. So there's like Haitians, people from the Dominican Republic, Trinidad and Tobago. Not the people that were born here. But overall, the majority of the people that we run into are just from mainland US. So from places like Florida, California, come here to open up businesses or retire. I think some just come for like work at the bars and restaurants.
Yes, I think so.
The majority were from there in the restaurants.
Yeah, and that's why we don't feel like a Caribbean vibe
Here.
when we are here. Like when we were in Tortola, we still had that Caribbean vibe, but here it's just like you are in the US, really.
The mainland.
Yeah.
Now come to one of the famous viewpoints here called Paradise Point, and this is a place where people come on cable cars. You can just drive up here though, but a lot of people get the cable car up and down. The people that have come on the cruises. This might be the coolest views that we've seen actually. Got these other decks where the people are. Good shot of the cruise port as well. One big cruise right now. I think some days there's been like 3 that size. How much was the cable car thing?
$25 per person, but you can just drive here, like you said.
Another thing that we've really liked about the Virgin Islands is they're all quite small. So I think even this one you can probably drive from one side to the other maybe in like 45 minutes. They were all kind of like that. So it's not really tiring to get around. Sometimes when we're making these travel videos and we're trying to get like a lot of different places in the videos, it's quite tiring because we have to drive quite a long distance and constantly going in between the places. But on islands like this, it's nice and easy. So they also have some souvenir shops up here if you want to do some shopping. And this is definitely the perfect spot for a drink. I'm almost tempted to buy a drink just to sit here with the view.
Yeah, we should have had breakfast here.
Yeah, probably, right? Certainly a better view than that deli place. I should have bought one of these, Carol.
Yeah, the gringo or foreigner.
Super gringo. Looks pretty cool though. Yeah, and if you're gonna eat here, maybe save your meal for this place, because look at the views that you get here. Probably some of the best views on the island to have a meal.